Hi there everyone and welcome along. In this video we're looking at a smaller cinema in Aylsham, Norfolk and at the Olympia in Cromer on the Norfolk coast. Now don't forget as always to hit the subscribe button because that will help me so much. Here we go then, let's get going. The county Aylsham was situated at 5 to 11 Corston Road and it seated 394 people just in stalls. There was no balcony. It was a partnership of local businessmen with Victor Harrison of VE8 Cinemas as the managing director of the Aylsham Cinema Company. The county was built on the site of the old bank house by local builder J.W. Palmer to plans by Robert Bond of J. Owen Bond Architects of Norwich. J. Owen Bond was by this time achieving a reputation for designing cinemas that could be built and equipped for £5,000. Lady Walpole graciously opened the cinema on Wednesday the 15th of September 1937, wishing it every success. Lord Walpole was one of the shareholders. The opening film was Walter Houston in Roads of Africa. Victor Harrison said in his opening address that he hoped the people of Aylsham would support their new cinema as the company had striven to give satisfaction. As an aside, it's worth noting that the house light fittings used in the county were identical to those used in Harrison's Regal in Stowmarket the year before. The cinema was quite successful, had quite a good life, but it didn't open on Sunday. It opened Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. Saturday it opened at 5 and 8 p.m, with a children's matinee Saturday at 2 p.m. The county was equipped with CinemaScope by Harrison in 1954, long before cinemas in Norwich. However, the county cinema succumbed to dwindling audiences in September 1960, when it closed after a screening of The Best of Everything starring Hope Lang and Stephen Boyd. It laid empty for a while and the following year Norfolk County Council purchased the building for £3,150 at a public auction for conversion into a youth centre. It ran happily like that for several years until in 2019 it was converted into a proper community centre and the county name was restored on the building. Right, let's move on and look at the Olympia in Cromer. Now this is one we know very little about, but there's one or two pictures and a bit of history, so I thought we'd give it a whirl. The Olympia has an unusual history indeed. It started out as an open-air theatre with deck chairs and a stage on the lawn of London House in Garden Street. Eventually it was roofed over and became a theatre for live shows, listed as the Olympian Gardens in 1931. Victor Harrison, again of VE8 Cinemas, leased the building from Edward Troller as a cinema in 1934 for summer seasons. Now there were shows twice nightly with matinees on Monday and Thursday and other days if wet. After use as a cinema, it then became a rifle range before being converted into a skating rink and a music venue by Norman Troller from 1947 to 1974. Now Norman Troller was the son of Edward Troller, the man who built the Regal in Cromer. That's another cinema destined to be operated by VE8 Cinemas. It's also a cinema that still stands as a 4-screen miniplex currently operated by Merlin Cinemas. That's about all we know about the Olympia in Cromer. If you know more, please let us know in the comments below. Well, that's about it for this one. As we always say, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That helps me a lot. Hit the like button too. Hit them all. Until next time, be good to each other and I'll see you soon. Ta-da.